WWE Raw. This should be a fantastic show. Obviously, it's the first Raw following Extreme Rules. Not too sure what to expect. I am expecting a little bit more in regards to Bray Wyatt. We haven't seen a great deal of Bray Wyatt activity. We've had a couple of puppet spottings the past few weeks. Nothing seemingly at Extreme Rules, which was quite the surprise. So we're going to have to see what they have in store for us. I really am expecting that to step up because, of course, we're getting closer now to SummerSlam. And I really think there's going to be something pretty major for SummerSlam. Hello to everyone that is in the chat. For some reason, I can see the chat isn't showing on the screen, even though there's people in the chat. Hopefully that will... hang on, let me see if I can reset it, actually. Hopefully that will catch up. But hello to everyone that is there. So, yeah, we've got a whole Bray Wyatt thing going on. As well as that, we should have... I don't know if Brock's going to be in attendance. I would expect him to be. If he isn't, then I'm expecting to hear from him. I'm hoping someone's going to challenge him. I'm expecting that person to be Braun. There was lots of rumours going around that Braun was on the verge of a big push. Now, we saw that he was victorious against Bobby Lashley. So, it'd be very interesting to see now if he gets another opportunity at the Universal Championship. Of course, Braun, amazingly, has never held a singles title in WWE. He had nothing down in NXT. He's never been Intercontinental Champion. He's never been United States Champion. He's never been WWE Champion or Universal Champion or anything along those lines. So, it's kind of crazy to think that Braun, the monster amongst men, has never had a singles title. So I hope that he does challenge Brock. I don't think those matches they had before were brilliant, but I do think there's a good story that can still be told. And I do think as well that Braun is a very legit challenger. We've seen Brock destroy Finn Balor, destroy AJ Styles, destroy Daniel Bryan. He has beaten Braun as well. But at least Braun is of a similar size. So, I kind of hope that plays out that way. I know a lot of people didn't like Seth losing the title. I did go on to Twitter to say that I didn't think Seth had a great championship run. So, I personally didn't mind him losing the belt. So, hopefully that will help reinvigorate the Seth character. Obviously, then we can maybe build towards Braun and Brock. Look, there's loads. Let's see how it plays out. Hello to everyone in the chat. Let me just type hello because that might appear on screen. I don't know if it will. No, it hasn't. Brilliant. So it looks like the chat's really not working right now. I might be going to Raw Reunion. Dude, have a great time if you do. Raw Reunion looks like it's going to be a pretty epic show. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, Reza Ramon. And was it Scott Hall? Did I see? X-Pac, Eric Bischoff. They're saying it's going to be one of the biggest gatherings of old school talent, and that is right up my street. I really hope they have Alundra Blaze there as well. I'm a big fan of Alundra Blaze. Let me know, actually. Let me know in the chat, because I can see you guys, even if it's not showing on screen. Let me know, who do you want to see at Raw Reunion? What is the name that you're hoping is going to be there? Hey Days, did you see my tweet? I haven't, dude. I'll be honest, I haven't been on Twitter for a few hours. So I gotta tell you as well, I was so tired during yesterday's stream. If anyone watched the Extreme Rules live stream, I don't know if you will ever know how tired I was during that stream. Legit, at one point in that stream, I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep. There's a bit towards the... I need to find it. There's a bit towards the very end of the stream where just for a moment my eyes go like that and I actually can feel myself. It's falling asleep on stream. I was absolutely shattered. Absolutely shattered. So yeah, if you want to know what I am like when I am just absolutely exhausted, just watch the Extreme Rules live stream. That is me at my absolute just... there's a Battle Royal tonight. Ah, very cool. I was sat on YouTube waiting for 10 minutes and then remembered you're here. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, very frustrating. Nothing we can do. I've still not heard anything about that. I mean, I might have to chase them up, but I have chased them up before and they just say that it's with the copyright team and you just don't hear any more than that. This is what I've said before that's really annoying about YouTube is the fact that it takes like a minute for someone to send a copyright strike and then it just takes weeks to try and resolve it. And so it's a mess. Looking forward to tonight. Yeah, very cool. Jay for life, so am I. Hopefully Bray will attack Randy on the Battle Royal. I don't know if Randy's in that Battle Royal, is he? The last I heard was that he had a serious injury. Who do you think will win the Battle Royal? Battle Royal winner will face Brock. Well, I'm gonna say Braun. I've not even seen any news of a Battle Royal. This is the first I'm hearing of it. So it must have been announced, a couple of hours ago? Let's have a look. WWE. Right. Right, let me find this Battle Royal info. 1 hour ago. Where is it? Where is this announcement? Oh, here we go. 2 hours ago. A cross-brand all-star Battle Royal. So, we've got Big E, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn, Cesaro. Randy, I can't believe Randy Orton's in that. I've heard that he's injured, so I'm not sure he'll make the ring. He might get taken out. Will he get taken out by Bray? Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin. I'm going with Braun, man. I'm going with Braun on that. I swear I didn't even know about that Battle Royal, and I was pretty sure that it was setting up Brock versus Braun. So now that we found out there's this Battle Royal and the winner's going to face Brock, I think Braun's going to take that. I'm going to stick with Braun. Orton's in it. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I don't think Orton's going to make it. I think Big E versus Lesnar. Big E would be amazing. I don't think we're going to get a Bray return tonight. What might happen is that Randy Orton gets taken out before the Battle Royal. So what I would expect to happen would be for Randy Orton to be taken out before the Battle Royal. Maybe someone else takes his place. I don't think it's going to be Bray. But there could be... I've always thought it would be cool if superstars were getting taken out and then like they had fiend masks on over their faces, like a calling card to say Bray was here, kind of a thing. So that way you don't actually see Bray, but you know that he was behind the attack. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it plays out, but I'm really not expecting Randy Orton. It's time for Braun to be Universal Champion. Did you see Evolve got a YouTube WWE copyright strike? I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know. Incredible. I did not see that. Have Evolve put a message up, have they? Evolve copyright strike. If that doesn't sum up the absolute state of YouTube, then I don't know what does. I can't see any mention of it on Twitter. We're just going live as well. And we're starting with the Beast. Oh, hello. We've got comments. Hello, everyone. Looks like you lot have decided to join the screen just as the show has started. Brock Lesnar is here. The Ultimate Farmer is here. Hello, MTers. Hope you're well. You should get a meeting with a YouTube rep in London. Ooh, that's a good idea. Do you know, I've never been. I've never been to that YouTube space. I got invited once to go down. Like, if you've got a YouTube channel that gets to around 20,000 subs, you tend to get a phone call from YouTube. I don't know if they still do it, and I don't know if it's still at around that ballpark, but I got a phone call when I got to around 20,000 subs on YouTube, and they invited me down to London and get to talk to one of them face to face, and apparently you get to have like breakfast for free in the YouTube thing. And they were like, our breakfasts are amazing, whatever it is you want, we've got it. And I was legit gonna go down, but I couldn't for some reason. I couldn't make it. It's probably wrestling was on or something. And yeah, I never did get my YouTube breakfast, so I might have to go down, speak to them about my copyright problems, and get my breakfast. Because I was promised a breakfast, an amazing breakfast. Might even have had like Rambling Rabbit spread. Who knows? They're just showing us images from last night. The Beast coming down. It was quite a moment, quite a shock. We all got swerved a little bit. Paul Heyman saying, you know, is he going to be there? Is he not going to be there? Am I telling the truth? Am I being a liar, pants on fire? Turns out he was telling the truth. Very cool. Look at that. The Beast holding up that Universal Championship. Time for a Brock party. I'd be amazed if he starts dancing around. Daze wants his breakfast. I do. I'm a simple man. I love a good breakfast. Bring the cringe crew with you so we can protest the strike. That's it. We're going to storm. We're going to go storming down. It's the only thing that can bring Tranquilo Club and Sea Monkey North together. We're going to unite. The two main factions are going to unite as we go storming down, demanding breakfasts from YouTube. Right, Paul Heyman is saying some words. We should listen to those words. They might be important. No, so far they're not. So far he's just saying the reigning, defending Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. The crowd joining in. Big smile on the face. He loves that. He loves that introduction. Bring the cringe crew to raid Area 51. DC and Marvel. Yeah, it is like that. Okay, so Paul Heyman saying, it's not as if we didn't tell you so. You can get an action figure of Vince McMahon, old Jax figure, where it was like in a big suit, and you could take the suit off him, and he was wearing wrestling attire underneath. Paul Heyman looks like that. Paul Heyman has got this pinstriped suit on. Let me see if I can find that Vince McMahon figure, because that's all that's going through my head right now. Vince McMahon, Jax. Let's see. Can I find the figure? There it is. Honestly, right now, that's what I'm thinking of. That is an old Vince McMahon in a pinstriped suit. That's Vince in like a grey suit, and Paul Heyman's wearing like a blue one right now. But honestly, that looks massive on Vince. And Paul Heyman looks exactly the same. That is how Paul Heyman looks right now. Like that. Just imagine that in blue rather than it bit. That is quite. Do you know what? My camera is doing a very good job there. Well done, camera. Never normally focuses that well. Really wants you to see this suit. That's what's going on right now. Right, I think they're talking about the Battle Royal. Days, what I want to know is why is everyone surprised with Brock? What with Heyman being in charge? I don't know if people are surprised that he's won it. I think people are surprised he won it at Extreme Rules. Personally, I would have thought you would have saved it for SummerSlam. Like, SummerSlam's a much bigger show than Extreme Rules. So, why wouldn't you save the cash-in for that? Anyway, I'll be happy with Brock being Universal Champion as if he shows up every 1 to 2 weeks and every pay-per-view. To be honest, I have said it before. I don't care about him showing up or not. Makes no difference to me. But the rules are that you defend the title every 30 days. Now, as long as he does that, as long as he shows up once every month, I've got no issue with it. Because if I was champion, would never happen. But if I was champion, you would not see me. Right? I'm telling you right now. You would not see me. I'm not turning up to get, like, beaten up. I'm going to turn up once every 30 days to just try and keep hold of the title. So I respect Brock Lesnar for that. I've got more respect for someone that does the bare minimum than someone that, like, wrestles 2-3 times a week. Seth in the Battle Royal, Cesaro. Yeah, they already announced all of this on Twitter. Big E. Can't believe Big E's in it. I would love Big E to win it. I would love Big E to win it. Brock looking at the screen, just shaking his head at everyone. He doesn't like any of these participants. Braun. Big cheer for Braun. Big cheer. Rey Mysterio versus Brock. Could be fun. Trash Corbin. Days, did Becky get to keep her title even though Brock cashed in? I mean, technically he didn't win the women's title, yeah. That match finished. Like, Seth and Becky won. So that was the end of that match. And then Brock came down, cashed in, and had a new match, which was a one-on-one for Seth's title. And Brock won that, so Brock had nothing to do with the women's title. Brock is not wearing the real title. It looks a little tight around his waist. I didn't want to say anything, you know? I don't want to make out that the Beast has put a few pounds on, but just saying, you know, little bit of timber around the midsection for the Beast. Cheer for Roman, yeah. Roman obviously not getting the boos that he was before. Is it a replica? Could be. I just realised Corbin shouldn't be in this match because he lost last night. That's not true, is it? Isn't it that he couldn't have a Universal title match for as long as Seth was champion? Because Seth lost the title straight after, it doesn't matter anymore. Lacey is the one that's got the problem. Lacey Evans can't compete for Becky's title because Becky is still champion. So Baron's fine. Lacey has got problems. What about Drew McIntyre? It's a good point. I miss Lana in her manager's suit. Paul Heyman still talking. I mean, I will forgive them this promo because, of course, Brock won the title last night, so I suppose they've got to start with a promo, but normally these kind of long promos are very dull. But you don't see Brock every week, so I'll forgive them this. I hope Braun wins. Lacey Evans walked away, which makes no sense at all. So she deserves not to get another shot. True. Tonight's Raw will be fire. Ooh. Paul Heyman uses the B word. Brock Lesnar walks away. Ricochet. Now, who's Ricochet facing? Give me a small square. What's going on Raw now? Ricochet. Brock's just done a promo with Paul Heyman. I mean, Brock didn't say anything. But I don't know who Ricochet's about to face. But he's making his way down. I like this, though. He's come running down, just gone straight past Brock. He's not even looked at Brock. He's got no interest in Brock. Ricochet should have done something with Brock. Right, fatal four-way elimination match. Winner faces Becky Lynch. We've got Naomi, we've got Natalya, we've got Carmella, and we've got Alexa Bliss. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Balor Joe. Ricochet versus Gallows. I didn't even hear. I haven't even got a clue who he's facing. Ricochet versus Gallows. Okay. Let's jot that down. Ricochet versus Gallows. Boo. Not the most exciting lineup for the Battle Royal. I hope Big E wins. Yeah, I think it would be. I think it would have been more exciting if the Battle Royal was all people that had never faced Brock before. So you was going to be guaranteed to see a match that you'd never seen. There's quite a few people in that Battle Royal that have faced like Brock before. But yeah, I think that they could still come up with something interesting. I think it'll be Braun. I would love for it to be Big E. I think Big E against Brock Lesnar would be absolutely fascinating. And with Kofi being WWE champ, could you imagine if Kofi was WWE champ, Big E was Universal champ, and then also the New Day were tag champs? That'd be amazing. They just need to put like one of the mid-card titles on Xavier. That'd be cool. Hyped about the Battle Royal, so you should be. Where has Charlotte been? Do you know, that's a very good question. I'm not 100%. I don't know if she's injured or something. Do you know, I don't actually know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Does anyone know where Charlotte is? Charlotte Flair. Let's Google it. Google will know. Charlotte Flair news. Charlotte Flair returned to action last night, but not to TV. What does that mean? What does that mean? she briefly won over Bailey cash in. Number contender. Since then, she hasn't been seen on TV at all. She took time off to spend time with Andrade after Andrade's mother passed away. And what with her not involved in the title scene, it made no sense for her to appear on TV. That's probably why her return to action this week was a dark match after 205 Live went off air. Charlotte unsuccessfully challenged Bayley. I didn't know that had happened. Charlotte versus Bayley last week for the SmackDown Women's title. For the rest of us, it'll be next week at the earliest. She could even be the friend that Bayley needs. Okay, well, there we go. Looks like she is on the verge of returning very, very soon. Hello, what's Robert Roode doing in the ring? What the hell is going on? What is this? Right, what? Ricochet? What is going on? Ricochet and Usos versus Rude and Revival? What a match. What a weird match. Oh no, it's a 6-man 2 out of 3 falls match. Is it 2 out of 3 falls? God. Ugh. Okay. Horrible. This is not how you should be starting Raw with these absolutely nothing matches. Do you see any surprises for tonight? Sorry, Days. I said I'm not 100 on that was my get. That's no problem. Do you see any surprises? Any surprises? I don't know if I see any surprises. But I think I'm expecting Braun to win that Battle Royal. I'm expecting Alexa Bliss to win that women's match. Ricochet gets the 3. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Hate them. I hate these 2 out of 3 falls matches. Days, why is Alexa in the Fatal 4-Way and not Nikki? No idea. Haven't heard. Don't know. Paul is in control tonight. Yes. Heyman just said he's calling the shots and then we get this tag match. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? I heard as well that Raw reunion has got nothing to do with Vince, nothing to do with Heyman. It's all to do with the USA Network. The USA Network are trying to turn the ratings around. They came up with the 24/7 title. That's what I heard. And apparently they've come up with this Raw reunion idea, which I think that's 2 really good ideas. I'm starting to think I want the USA Network to book Raw for us. I think they could do a better job. Drew versus Lesnar. You're talking about 2 heels. The crowd aren't going to know who to cheer for there. I wouldn't know who to cheer for. I would cheer for Brock, but... Aleister Black should be in the Battle Royal. I want Randy to get attacked by Bray. We only see the aftermath. Better than... Dude, I think that's what you're going to get. I really think that's what you're going to get. I think you're going to get Bray attacking Randy. And that would make sense as well. Randy's injured. Bray and Randy have got that history. It's the best way to write him out of the Battle Royal. It's a great way to use Bray Wyatt. It's like tick, 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 tick. It's perfect. Perfect. Raw Reunion will be the same as Raw 25. Complete rubbish. I've got to disagree. The only reason I disagree is because, okay, it's not going to have any long-term booking implications, but I am such a fan of old school wrestling. Like, I love the legends. I love Hulk Hogan, Sting, NWO, DX, Shawn Michaels. I love all of those guys. Those guys are still, they mean more to me than anyone on the roster right now. Maybe with the exception of Bray. I really think Bray and Bray's gimmick, his new gimmick, is something really special. Other than that, I can't say I really care for anyone else. So I'm really, really excited for next week. I can't wait to see Hogan. I know a lot of people still angry with Hogan, but I'm willing to forgive. Down goes Jimmy Uso. Dawson with the cover, and it is 1 fall each. It's now 1-1, so now at least we've got a normal match. Why don't they have a fan spokesperson on the WWE chair meetings? Well, to be honest, I think booking is very, very difficult because you've got injuries, you've got ideas that maybe superstars don't like and don't want to do. You've got obviously Vince McMahon that you could map something out that would be brilliant. Think about this, right? Bray Wyatt, yeah? He has come up with the Firefly Funhouse. Everyone went crazy for it, right? That finished, and everyone's like, what's he going to do? What's going to happen now? And now all we've had is 3 weeks of puppet appearances, right? Which at first, lovely, perfect for a week, but not 3 weeks. People are bored of it now. There's starting to be a backlash. And I don't think that was the plan. I think it was timing. A lot of this is timing. Extreme Rules got in the way. They were never going to have Bray on Extreme Rules. And I think they wanted to focus on that. They didn't want Bray distracting. And so it got pushed on the back burner. And that is one of the best booked things they've ever had. And still they managed to mess it up. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. It's not an issue. We're past it. Whatever happens now, brilliant. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they do with Bray. Certainly this week. I think if it's more puppet appearances, people are going to be very upset. If it's somewhat more than that, though, Twitter will be buzzing once again. So they've not ruined anything, but still, past few weeks, it's not been the best booking. So I think it's very, very difficult because you've got, as we said, so many different factors that even a fan sitting into a meeting could come up with loads of ideas, but those ideas could be shot down. It's like, nah, that person's not going to be available on that date, or nah, that person won't want to do that, or no, the timing isn't right for us to do that, or no, that person's coming towards the end of their contract and we don't want to do a storyline with them because they might be going to AEW, like Dean Ambrose, like Ty Dillinger. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so I think booking is a lot more difficult than it looks. But take nothing away, I still think that it should be a hell of a lot better than what we've had in recent years. Days, if it was up to you, who would face Lesnar, Kofi, Nakamura, AJ Styles? Well, that's a big question, isn't it? That's a big, big question. If you want my honest answers, then I would do Brock Lesnar versus Matt Riddle. I would have Matt Riddle attack Brock, and even though a lot of people won't know who Matt Riddle is, I think there's a great story that can be told about the fact that Matt Riddle is legit, used to be in the UFC. I would do Matt Riddle, Brock Lesnar. And obviously Matt Riddle, desperate to retire Brock Lesnar. I would love to see the promos. I think the build for that match would be incredible. It'd be something different. So I would do Brock Lesnar, Matt Riddle. A lot of people would be saying it's too soon, too early. Let's do it. let's just do it. Let's see where it goes. You're giving people something new, something fresh, something that's got a bit of background. I think there's a lot to explore. So I would do Matt Riddle, Brock Lesnar. I would do Big E versus Kofi. Let's pull the trigger, man. I'm tired of waiting. We're always just waiting for things. That's what wrestling is. Like, we've been waiting for Bray. You don't get that much. You just spend most of your time waiting. Well, how long have we been waiting for this New Day heel turn? So, I would do Matt Riddle, Brock Lesnar. Big E versus Kofi. I think the Finn Balor Nakamura matches is absolutely fine. So, I don't think I would really deviate from that. It's hard to think of anyone better to face Nakamura than Finn. So, I'm fine with them sticking with that. And then AJ Styles. He's in a faction, isn't he? He's in a faction now with Gallows and Anderson. So I'd be looking at a faction. Some kind of faction that there could be a bit of a faction war. Part of me is thinking Undisputed Era. But they're heels. Have we got any factions apart from Lucha House Party on the main roster anymore? Like, Sanity would have been good. Shield would have been brilliant. Shield versus the Club. Imagine that. That would have been sick. Who could face the Club? Let me know in the chat what faction. I want a faction. Maybe we have to build a new faction. I think there could be a story to tell with Ricochet and War Raiders, or Viking Raiders. I've seen rumours doing the rounds that Viking Raiders might join up with Ricochet, so maybe we're building towards that, and I'd be fine with that. Maybe, could you imagine AJ, Gallows and Anderson against Roman and the Usos? You could have, like, the Bloodline. That would be good. I'm Roman's biggest fan, but I'm not sure I want him to win. Ooh. What do you think Roman should do now? Ricochet. 6:30 onto Robert Roode. That was glorious. 2. And Ricochet wins. Ricochet and the Usos get the victory. It was a fun little match, but it didn't mean anything. It was what it was. Yeah, honestly, I think I would do Roman and the Usos against AJ and Gallows and Anderson. And it could be that AJ, Gallows and Anderson, if they win, then AJ retains. But if Roman and the Usos win, then Roman becomes the new United States champion. I just think that could be a lot of fun. You could do a lot of stories with the build on that as well. And talking of AJ, Gallows and Anderson, they've just come walking down. Ricochet jumps on top. The Usos getting involved, so maybe it's going to be the Usos and Ricochet. It's an all-out war right now. The Club versus AOP. I forgot about AOP. Well done, dude. Completely forgot about those guys. Love those guys. I would definitely use AOP going for the tag titles. AOP versus the Revival. I'd book that match for SummerSlam. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Days, what if there is 8 weeks of puppets, like the 8 weeks of the Firefly Funhouse? That'd be a disaster. Who would you put in your ultimate 10-man battle royal? Well, I would put in Matt Riddle because I've already said I'd want him to win. And I would fill it with people that have never faced Brock for the title. Man, that was a beautiful, phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles. The height that he got on there. Everyone on their feet. Absolutely incredible. That might be the best phenomenal forearm I've ever seen. It's absolutely incredible. Magic Killer. I'm just trying to think of who I'd have in my 10-man battle royal. I'd have Matt Riddle. I'd probably put Big E in. I would have Andrade. Ali. Who hasn't faced Brock? That's what I'm thinking. Who hasn't faced Brock? Rey Mysterio. I'm sure they have faced each other, but not since Rey has come back. So I'd still keep Rey in it. Aleister Black. I'd put Aleister Black. Aleister Black versus Brock Lesnar. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'd love that. I don't even know how many people I've named. I think it's about 6. Days, 8 weeks of puppets like the 8 weeks Funhouse. Thumbs down. I agree. Bray has not faced. I wouldn't put Bray in. I think it's too soon. I think it's far too soon. I would have Bray at SummerSlam, but I would do Bray Undertaker. A lot of people have said they want Undertaker Bray for WrestleMania, and maybe Bray is the person that retires the Undertaker. I like that idea. I don't hate that idea, but to be honest, I would do Undertaker Sting at WrestleMania, and I would have Sting retire the Undertaker. Now, that's quite controversial, and I honestly wouldn't mind if Bray retired the dead man. I'd have no issue with that, but I really want to see Undertaker versus Sting, and it still bothers me that Sting hasn't won at WrestleMania. That loss to Triple H still bugs me. So I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone there, and I could have Undertaker Sting, which is my dream match, and I could get Sting his victory at WrestleMania. So I would do Undertaker Sting. I mean, that doesn't have to be the dead man's last match. Sting doesn't have to be the one to retire Undertaker. But I would do that for WrestleMania. Bray versus Sting versus Taker. Could be fun. Days, Sting is 60. Not bothered. I'm not bothered. It makes no difference to me. I know it won't be a good match. Sting wrestled 5 years ago. Yeah, he's going to have declined. Has he got 1 match in him? Has he got 1 match left? I would think so. Sting wants it. Sting has said that he would come out of retirement for it. I think he even said during his retirement speech that the 1 match he would come back for would be The Undertaker. He really wants that match. Wrestling fans, have always wanted to see it. I think a fair few fans maybe don't want to see it now. But I thought Undertaker looked quite good at Extreme Rules. I make no mistake about it. The match would not be great. The only thing I would want would be for it to be safe. That's all I would want. I just want it to be safe. I think the build would be a lot of fun. The stare down would be a lot of fun. Even if the match was just like what we got the other year with Undertaker and Cena. Like a couple of minutes, done. That's it. You saw it. I would take that. I'd be absolutely fine with it. Just for it to have happened, I think that would be good for Sting. Sting wants it. I want to see it. Book it. Why not? Why not? If someone is to beat Taker, it needs to be a future star that elevates them, not a 60-year-old retired Sting. Yeah, it's a good point, but as I said, it doesn't have to be Sting that retires The Undertaker. But I explained why I would do the match at WrestleMania. I don't know. I don't think it really matters, to be honest, who retires The Undertaker. I suppose they could brag about it. Don't know. I don't think it matters, is my honest opinion. I don't think it matters. I agree, Brock versus Riddle has got the story, has the legit fight feel. Wonder if Goldberg will be at Raw. I hope so. Goldberg deserves to be there. The match wasn't great. He knocked himself out. I know he's very disappointed. I think he wants another match as well. I'm sure he'll get one. You know, he's still a name. So I think you will get another Goldberg match. But just a shame, really, because I can't see it being against The Undertaker again. Right, we're going back to Raw. We've got the Viking Raiders coming out soon. Just a little promo for SummerSlam. Days Drew should have been in the Battle Royal. I suppose. I'm not a big Drew fan, so I can't say I'm that bothered. Okay, here come the Viking Raiders. Who are they facing? I don't even know who they're facing. Hope it's jobbers. Aleister Black for the last match of the... Yeah, that would be cool. I don't disagree with that. That would be cool. I suppose in a way it would legitimize someone like Aleister Black. In my head, I was thinking Bray to be the person to retire The Undertaker. I don't know if that would have much of an effect on the Bray character. I don't know. Bray doesn't strike me as the kind of person that would go around like bragging about it. Not if he's going to be a face. It's not the kind of thing that a face does, is it? Go around bragging that they retired The Undertaker. But I could see it working for Aleister Black, actually, now you've said it. Undertaker versus Sting would be great. Two phenomenals in the ring together. Great build. And it could be both of their last matches. Yeah, that to be honest, that was the kind of thing that I was thinking. It'd be a great way for them both to end their careers. Sting getting the victory. Undertaker kind of accepting that it's the end as a result. Kind of accepting that, oh, it is jobbers. Yes, it is jobbers. We got Viking Raiders versus a couple of jobbers. I like it when they take on jobbers. I just wish the matches lasted a little longer. I want them to be able to show what they can do. So I want them to go through a few of their moves. And they are kind of doing that right now. But what I don't want, this guy is out. And they're going for the cover. 2. Good. Yes. Great work. I think is that Ivar? I don't know what they call them. But he just picked him up after 2. That's a great way to use jobbers. Show what you can do. Show off some of your moves. Show how destructive you can be. Nice. Good commentary as well by Corey Graves. Corey Graves just asking Michael Cole, what's this guy's name? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's probably forgotten as well. I gotta be honest, still a little bit quick for me. I would have liked that match to have lasted a few more minutes longer. I would have liked the jobbers to have put up a little bit more of a fight. Is it me, or is the crowd really quiet tonight? They are quite quiet, yes. I don't think it's you. I hope they get a push to win the tag titles. One of these days, the jobbers are going to get a win. Yeah, they will. They will. I just hope that it's done well. They will, you're right. And it's always fun when they do. I think we all think back to Razor 123 Kid. That's probably the most famous. Obviously, James Ellsworth as well in recent years. I actually really like Corey on commentary. Yeah, he's good. It's not been a great start to Raw, I agree. Days, check DMs. Check DM. Tag poll. Tag poll. Thank you, Jamie. This system really works for me. Right. So Jamie has sorted a tag team championship poll for us all. Let's jot this down. Wolfpack. They're just showing us a replay. You're not missing anything, by the way. They're just showing us a replay. Oh my god. Why can I not type? What is wrong? There we go. Wolfpack. And Tranquilo Club are back. Tranquilo Club. And End of Days. Spelt D-A-Z-E-I-C. Thank you, whoever that is. And the Ace of Spades. Here we go. Right, that poll is going up. We're at the commentary table. Renee, looking lovely. I mean, Michael Cole is looking lovely as well. Let's not be sexist. And Corey Graves. Everyone's looking lovely. Who should be tag champs? Boom. Superstars had fun with Drew McIntyre. What's going on here? Street Profits. Got Finn Balor, Street Profits, Cedric Alexander. I do like these backstage segments. Looks like we're building towards a bit of a Drew Cedric Alexander feud. Or certainly a match, maybe later tonight. Drew says he's going to humble Cedric. Cedric Alexander says the joke will be on you. Little stare down between the two. I gotta be honest, looking at Drew standing next to Cedric Alexander there, Drew was absolutely huge. He was a monster. Like staring down, it was just huge. I think that promo was really good for Drew. I think it really got over how big he is. I think that can get a little bit lost when they're in the ring. Don't know why, but backstage little moments like that where you see him standing next to Cedric Alexander, he's like towering over him. He's towering over Finn Balor as well. So I actually think that did a nice little job there. I liked it. It was good. Ever since the puppets have been showing up backstage, everyone listens to backstage segments. Turns out they're sometimes interesting. Really good point. Do you think we will ever see Harper in the ring again? Yes, I heard a rumour that apparently he's on the verge of returning. That was a report I saw earlier today. What? Has Drew become Kane? He was just towering over Cedric. I was quite impressed. Have you ever heard of Brandon Plays and Project? Might have heard of Brandon Plays. Don't know. I've got a feeling, are they something to do with 2K? I don't know. I feel like I've heard of Brandon Plays, but I've never seen any videos. I would like Drew to beat Brock at SummerSlam. Hoping for a Bray return. Don't think you're going to get it. Viking Raiders versus Gallus and Anderson would be a good match. Kane should retire The Undertaker. Kane should retire The Undertaker. I can see the argument. I understand why you think that. I'm not sure. It's a match that we've seen, I think, enough. I don't know how many fans would be excited for Kane versus Undertaker because it's happened so many times. The build for that would have to be insane. Like, there would have to be some crazy build to really get people interested in that match. Because, got to be honest, it's not a match that I want to see, because I've seen it many times. I feel like it's definitely run its course. But I can understand why you would think Kane should be the one to do it. Have you heard the rumours they're planning on doing a non-PG segment with Drake and his wife? I kind of heard some. I heard that he might be in bed with his wife, about to consummate the marriage. She leans over and pins him and becomes the new 24/7 champion. That's what I heard. Do I like the idea? I don't know. It might be fun. I don't know. Such a weird feud. I think they're underusing Drew. Hello, Pine Valley. Hope you are well. We've got the poll just running down here. Bing, 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 bing. It's about time Braun gets the push he needs. He's a big, mean person. Will fit with the Universal champ. I think Braun could win tonight. And I agree he could be booked better. I mean, it was amazing when he was flipping things over and destroying things, and then it kind of all settled down, and they just didn't seem to know what to do with him. But I'm hearing a lot of rumours that they want to push him again. Right, we're going back, and we are going back to Drew versus Cedric. Couple of weird first names there, isn't it? Drew. I don't know any Drews, apart from Drew McIntyre. And I don't know any Cedrics, apart from Cedric Alexander. Drew McIntyre. There we go. Drew versus Cedric. Braun needs a push. Shane isn't with Drew. The world is coming to an end. Well, hopefully that's it. Hopefully, the fact they lost the match is now the end of Shane McMahon. That might be it. All of that best in the world, everything we've been through, the feud with The Miz, everything. Hopefully it's over now. Horrible storyline. Horrible. I mean, it gave us Miz's dad. That was the best thing, was Miz's dad at WrestleMania. That's the best thing that came out of the whole Shane McMahon storyline. Love Cedric's theme song. Yeah, people are loving Cedric's theme song. When will the wild card end? Not sure it will. Will we get an Owens McMahon feud? Yeah, we could be moving on to that. You're absolutely right. Doubt it, because now we're going to get Shane versus KO. Yeah, you're right. We could be moving on to that. Drew versus Undertaker being advertised for SummerSlam in a casket match. So I can see Undertaker interfering here. That'd be cool. Casket match would be cool. In all fairness, I think it needs that. It's been a long time since we had a casket match. I want to see Undertaker making the casket like old school. You know, where he used to be in his, like, shed. Planing away. With the plane. Oh, yeah. My Undertaker is building a casket for you, Kamala. Kamala. You will rest in peace. Yes. That's what I want. Old school Undertaker. That was a little piece that I played out there from the very first casket match that I saw. Might have been the very first casket match, actually. Undertaker versus Kamala. Survivor Series 1992. Kamala was always so scared of the casket. I don't know if you ever saw that. Kamala was like... 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Adam Bond for the title. I forgot our champion was called that 1, 2, 3 Kid. Cedric Alexander getting thrown around. Days, that was the worst Paul Heyman. It wasn't Paul Heyman. It's Paul Bearer. Big chop. Cedric Alexander goes down. Days, I have a Kamala Legends figure. Dude, that's one of the best Mattel figures ever. No doubt. You know the band that Gwen Stefani was in? No doubt. Cedric Alexander in the corner. Drew McIntyre to the outside. Oh, Drew comes in but gets hit with a drop kick. Right on the kisser. If Bray returns, please scream, Ollie, he's here. I might be tempted to do that, though, just to get you to come back and play a prank on you, because I am such a prankster. I love my pranks. Tell you what, this match is getting quite a bit of time here. I thought this was going to be quite a quick match, mate. I feared it would be a squash, but it's not. Alabama Slam. I never knew that move was called that. Cedric Alexander gets the shock victory. Alabama Slam. I didn't know it was called an Alabama Slam. So Drew had Cedric in the Alabama Slam. Went to flip him over. Cedric rolled through. 1, 2, 3. Cedric Alexander with the shock win. Well, there we go. That's how you book Drew McIntyre. Have him lose to Cedric Alexander. John Moxley, Big Cass, Enzo Amore are signing autographs at a baseball game near where I live. That'd be cool. Be worth going to meet John Moxley. Days, you should make a prank channel and call it the Prankster Experience. Wheel of Fun, yeah, we will do that at the next commercial break. Gotta be honest, this first hour hasn't been great. Backstage with Finn. Keeping an eye out for puppets. Balor talking about the fact he lost the title to Shinsuke. Let's have a look and see where we are with this poll. Two minutes left. Finn versus Bray would be good. Ooh, hello, Samoa Joe. Black Eye. He's cutting a promo in Gorilla. It's cool, isn't it? I bet Vince McMahon's probably right there, staring at him whilst he's cutting this promo. And there's his music. Joke, 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 joke. Remember when the sheep invaded? I do. That was madness. It's cows in the field now, actually. Right, Joe making his way down. Joe needs the win. Is Samoa Joe Raw or SmackDown? I don't know who anyone is anymore. I don't know where they are. Right, commercial break. Okay, so it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Right, Wheel of Fun time. Wheel of Fun. Wheel of Fun. Where is the wheel? Where is the wheel? There it is. Boom. Oh, I meant to put forfeit back on. Okay, I'll put forfeit back on for the next one. But it's landed on giveaway. There we go. There we go. Giveaway. Yes, yes, yes. I did pick up a forfeit as well, actually. I don't know where I put it. Legit, I don't know where I've put it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll find it for the next one. Right, okay, it's landed on giveaway. So, giveaway. Let's give away WWE Kids Magazine. So, there we go. I don't know what kids magazine. I'm losing track of what kids magazines we've got, but you know that you get gifts. You know you get a magazine. You know you get a Wrestling Days article in there. You know it's available in all newsagents here in the UK. You know that it's available around the world. Go to WWE Kids Magazine. I don't get paid for saying this, by the way. I don't want people going, this isn't sponsored. They do kindly send us through a few extra copies each month. That's what they do, right? So, thankfully, they send these through for us to give away. So, as a result of that, I'm more than happy to talk about these guys. And also, as we said, there is a Wrestling Days article in here. So, very, very cool. You get, like, slam attacks, posters. You know, you guys watch enough. You know what you get. So, there we go. WWE Kids Magazine. So, we're going to give one of those away. Do they speak to Batista? Oh, no. Legends. Little bit of information in this one about Batista. Loads of competitions and things. So, we're going to give it away to the 28th person. Let's do 28th person. 28th person that gives me the word... as soon as I can get Twitch open, then I will tell you the word 28th person. Let's go there. There. God, this is taking forever. There it is. I found me. I have found me. Right, is anyone saying anything? The word. Okay, brilliant. Okay, the word is extreme. 28th person that gives me the word extreme. Here it comes. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well done, Aceman33. Aceman33, you are a winner! Well done, Aceman33. 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 Boom. Right, we'll do another Wheel of Fun in about 40 odd minutes. We got Roman backstage. Roman says he's going to win that battle royal. He could. BR is main eventing tonight. What is BR? Right. Finn Balor making his way out. Balor in red? Needs to make his mind up. He was just backstage wearing a blue t-shirt. Now he's come out wearing red. Well done to Wolf. Wow, we got 43 votes on that poll. That's loads. 43 votes. That is amazing. I tell you what, and I don't say it enough. I am so grateful that so many people have joined us over here on Twitch. I honestly did not expect this many people to come and join us. I've said it before, like how great the community is, and I really, really do appreciate it. Because honestly, I'd just be sat here. I expected to be sat here with like a handful of people. I remember like we were on Twitch at the end of 2018, and it wasn't as many people as this. So it's kind of crazy, like the amount of people that have joined us over here. I really appreciate it. And we've got Balor, who has made his way into the ring. As we said, he's in his red attire. Samoa Joe in his yellow and black attire. I believe that was a GameStop exclusive figure back in the day. Thank you very much, Eddie202. Appreciate the support, dude. Raw isn't Raw without Days. You could buy a new sofa. This isn't my sofa. It's not even a... Can I tell you, it's not even a comfortable sofa. It's quite deep. Like, the back is quite... If I actually move the... I normally sit on about 1 million pillows. Because if I sit all the... Look at me! I feel like I'm in a different postcode. I'm like 1 million... Hello? Can you hear me? I'm like 1 million miles away. I have to put like 20 cushions behind me. Because I'm that far away. Such a deep sofa. So deep. Meaningful. It's such a deep and it's very poetic, this sofa. It's very deep. Next week, Stone Cold. And obviously, Hulk Hogan as well. They showed a picture of Hogan earlier. A little picture of Stone Cold in the corner. It's going to be a lot of fun next week. Lot of fun. Days, did you watch Evolve? If so, what did you think? I didn't. I did see bits. From what I saw, was very impressive. Finney's getting buried on his way to join in the club. 1 million pillows. That's a lot of pillows. It is a lot of pillows. Hello, Mr. Monkey. Hope you are well. I didn't know you was with us this evening, actually. Balor rolls out. Double stomp onto the midsection of Joe. Joe kind of no-sells. Sling blade from Balor. Nice drop kick into the corner. Joe goes down. He's in position for the coup de grace. There it is, coup de grace. Obviously, I didn't know that the match had finished, actually. Joe winning the match. I thought it was a 2, but turns out Joe won the match. Balor then proceeded to attack Joe. Are we starting to get a little tease of his dark side there? Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Lights have gone out. Lights have gone out. Lights are out. Can hear like noises. Please be Bray. Please be Bray. It's Bray! It's Bray! Bray's in the ring! Bray's in the ring! Bray's in the ring! Yowie wowie! Bray's here! Bray Wyatt! Sister Abigail! He's got Balor and Sister Abigail! Smashes Balor! Bray Wyatt's here! Bray Wyatt's here! Whoa, the noises! Corey Graves says that Bray is going to terrorize WWE. He absolutely is. It's the Fiend mask. You can hear the laughter. What is going on? There's no puppets or anything like that. And we go to ad break. So there we go. We thought that they were waiting to get Extreme Rules out of the way. That's exactly what they were doing. Bray Wyatt attacking Finn Balor. Obviously, there's a history there. It was kind of the match that we never got. There was the build. We saw that Bray Wyatt was dressed as Sister Abigail. And then by the time it got to TLC, the match never happened. Bray Wyatt fell ill. And so, as a result, we ended up getting Finn Balor against AJ Styles. So, I don't know. I mean, it's very interesting that he's gone after Balor there. Kind of positions him a little bit as a heel. Because obviously Balor at the moment is a face. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to think, did we see a puppet behind Balor at any point? I don't think we did. So I don't think the puppets being behind the superstars have got anything to do with who he's going to attack. Is that a one-off attack? Is he targeting Finn Balor? Not a great deal in the entrance music. I'm not sure that that's going to be his entrance music. What we've just seen there or heard is Bray laughing. Kind of like just weird background screeches. Like little noises in the background, but not really a great deal in there. Certainly no theme, no Firefly Funhouse references or anything along those lines. No sign of the puppets, no crazy lighting. The lighting was quite low. And then you just had Bray in the ring. He had Finn in the Sister Abigail move. What's really interesting is the fact that I don't believe they own the rights to Sister Abigail. There's an enhancement talent. I can't remember her name, but she owns the right to the term Sister Abigail. She actually copyrighted it. So as a result of that, I'm not sure that move's going to be called Sister Abigail. I don't know if they can call it Sister Abigail. I didn't hear the commentators making any reference to the Sister Abigail move, but that's the position that he had Balor in, and obviously he looked very much like he did in the Funhouse. There was nothing. A lot of people were saying that his wrestling attire, his ring attire, was something exceptional. That didn't look any different to me than what we saw in the Firefly Funhouse. But obviously that might not be what he wrestles in. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. That is one of the biggest moments of 2019. It is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. When the lights went out, you were just like, please be Bray. Please be Bray. Please be Bray. And it was Bray. Finally. Finally. We just had to get past Extreme Rules. That's what we had to get past. Now we're here. Now, that's happened relatively early in the show. We're only an hour and 10 minutes in. What is the rest of the show going to hold? I don't know if we're going to see him again. I kind of don't want to be honest. I kind of feel like that's enough for this week. But he could be here to cause carnage, man. He could be here to cause carnage. We might see an attack later in the show. It wouldn't surprise me if you start seeing superstars now getting beaten up backstage and Bray Wyatt causing carnage. Or maybe he is targeting Balor. I just don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. This is like all my Christmases have finally arrived. Oh. The Fiend! The Fiend! Yowie wowie! They did say... Oh, I didn't hear them say Sister Abigail. WWE just put a clip of The Fiend on Twitter. We've got Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick is checking into a hotel with his Mrs. Maverick. I don't know what she's called. Is this going to be the build towards this? We was talking earlier about them consummating the marriage. Is this going to be the build for that? Because I don't know if I want to see that. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't want to see that. Don't need to see that. I need to see more Fiend. That's what I need to see. R-Truth is there. R-Truth peering round the corner. Yowie wowie. He's got a referee with him as well. Hashtag not going to end well. Still going on about Hornswoggle. He still thinks that Drake Maverick is Hornswoggle. Scenes, man. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. I just can't. I can't even. Okay, so I think he's paid the guy to tell him what room Drake Maverick's in. We've got the Street Profits backstage watching. So Street Profits talking about the fact that hasn't consummated the marriage yet. Okay, they're talking about the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Dazer started crying in happiness when Bray appeared. That's extreme, dude. Bray will terrorize WWE. I hope so, dude. I hope so. I hope that's not just a one-off appearance. I mean, I don't mind if it is just a one-off appearance. But I don't know. I'm so split on it. Part of me feels like it's enough. What we've just had is enough for this week. I just can't believe we've seen him. I can't believe we've seen him. Monday Night Rollins. So Street Profits just running down the rest of the show tonight. People are buzzing on Twitter. People saying that was the perfect reintroduction for him. We've got Zack Ryder. Who's he taking on? Mike Kanellis. He's facing Mike Kanellis. Maria Kanellis as well. Huh? Maria Kanellis wants to fight the match. Maria Kanellis says that she's got a better chance of winning. It's probably true. Wow, Maria Kanellis is making her way down to the ring. I did a video earlier talking about intergender wrestling. I didn't expect a match like this. The ref's not allowing it. The ref's saying, no way, Jose. Right, he's telling her to watch. I think Ryder's going to get this one. Ryder versus Mike. That'll do. It's not even worth me typing it out, is it? Not even worth me typing it out. Zack Ryder with the victory. Don't walk into her, Zack. She's pregnant. Well, that's not going to help the relationship, is it? People worship what they fear. Fear is power. Maria walking away. I like the fact they're using them. I'm still processing the Wyatt segment, I know. Isn't it mad that it's like the Fiend never happened when they came back? Do you know, I was just thinking that. We've just seen the debut of one of the most exciting superstars of this generation. And it really is like yeah, we're just moving on. Let's all talk about Mike and Maria. Let's talk about, let's see what the Street Profits have got to say. It's bizarre, isn't it? I totally agree. Totally agree. Why didn't they show a replay of Bray? I don't know, because they don't know what's good for them. That's all I can think of. They've swept it under the carpet really quick. Unbelievable. Bray just tweeted Revenge's confession. The camera zoomed in on the mask. Can't believe Bray Wyatt has returned. Neither can I. Days WWE posted a video about Big E wanting a Universal title. Big E might be getting a push. Well, he's in the match. He's in the Battle Royal. Ace Man, I did get your email. Yes, thank you, dude. His debut should have been at the very end, so we don't just forget the rest of the show whilst thinking about Bray. Bray looked fake in the darkness with the spotlight. Bray looked fake. What? I don't know what you mean, dude. So good. It was cool. Bray's new gimmick is pretty cool. I agree. To be fair, I don't know what else I can add compared to what I already said. It's incredible. I think they've done it very well. I agree. It could have come at the end of the show. That's why I'm wondering, are we going to see him again? I don't think we need to see him again. I would like to see him terrorize the whole roster. I think that would be a lot of fun. Is he going to be feuding with Balor? I don't know. No one does. Well, Bray might. But yeah, let's see how it plays out. I'm so pleased. I think the biggest thing is I'm so pleased it's not just a puppet site in this week. I mean, that really ran its course. Just incredible. Just the play of lightning. It was creepy to watch at 2 a.m. in the UK. Bray should attack Orton and take his place in the Battle Royal. He could. I mean, the only thing is, I don't feel like Bray needs the Universal Championship. I think Bray versus Brock would be fantastic. But I just don't think Bray needs that Universal title. I feel like he's got more to focus on, you know? It's kind of like Bray is struggling with his darkness. He's struggling with himself. We don't know if he's been in a mental asylum. We still don't really have any answers about the Funhouse. And Do you know what I mean? There's so much going on. I just don't feel like Bray would be motivated by championships. I feel like Bray's got a bigger purpose. It's a bit like The Undertaker. You know, The Undertaker was never motivated by championships. The Undertaker was never bothered by belts. I mean, if you look at all the titles The Undertaker's won since being in the WWE since 1990, it's not that many, you know. It's a lot, of course it is, but 30-year career in the same company, there's a lot of other superstars that have achieved more. But that's because The Undertaker was always more motivated in digging holes and burying souls and doing all of that rather than winning belts. Right, we've got AJ Styles and the Club making their way out. Bray won the WWE Universe. He doesn't need the Universal title. I agree. Hello, everyone. I was trying to say hello to people, but their names jumped off the screen. I called it last week during the SmackDown stream. Demon versus Fiend at SummerSlam. Yeah, I don't want that. To be honest, I don't want that because I think the Demon is a very special character that's undefeated. So I don't want the Demon to lose at SummerSlam, and I sure as hell don't want the Fiend losing. So how do you book that match? How do you book that match? If you take the Demon away from Balor, you're killing Balor. Balor's picking up losses as the man, as Finn Balor. If you take the Demon away, Balor's nothing. And Balor is such a special superstar. He's got a great look, great in-ring ability. The Demon King is absolutely fantastic, super marketable. You can't take that away. That is a no-win match. You're booking yourself into a corner with that match. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Right, looks like we're getting Club versus Lucha House Party. Jobbers. People saying jobbers. I suppose they are. Days, I literally fell off my chair. Finn has asked for 2 months off. At least that's what's reported. Well, look, if they're going to do Fiend versus non-Demon Balor, then fine. I think that would be stupid. I don't know why. I mean, I still don't know why Finn didn't bring the Demon to face Brock at Royal Rumble. Like, if you can harness your darkness, if you can go to a place that makes you extra dangerous, wouldn't you do it when you've got a chance at the Universal title? When you're in the ring against Brock Lesnar, aren't you going to need every single thing, every tool that you've got? I just don't get it. I know why from a booking point of view, because they wanted Brock to win. They didn't want to defeat the Demon. And I can only imagine they're going to do that. They're going to do non-Demon Balor versus the Fiend at SummerSlam to protect the Demon, but give the Fiend a win. And then Balor can go away for a couple of months, maybe get married. I know he's in that serious relationship, isn't he? So, I don't know. I suppose if they're going to do that, I don't hate it as much. But I just think there's better options. I really do. I think there's better options. I don't want to see Balor lose. It's not good for Balor. Bray should terrorize other wrestlers. Days, do you think there'll be a Firefly Funhouse promo on Finn or whoever Bray chooses? I hope so. That'd be amazing. Hope Bray... Notice how Corey said he's here to terrorize all of WWE. I think that was to write Finn off for a month or two. Oh, okay, so do you think that's it for Balor? You don't think we're going to see Balor... What, after one Sister Abigail? They're going to write him off after one Sister Abigail? I don't know. I hope not. Good question. When the Fiend wrestles, does Bray take off the mask? That's all sweaty mid-mat. No, he'll just wrestle in the mask. Maybe they didn't mention Bray because he's going to attack again tonight. Ooh. The stream runs so much better on Twitch. Oh, that's good. He'll wrestle with the mask. I think he'll wrestle with both. I could see Funhouse Bray wrestling. But then I could see the Fiend getting involved in matches as well. So I think I could see both. Oh, Ricochet's here. Ricochet out of nowhere. Getting involved. Cheeky little monkey. Lucha House Party. Not tonight, Styles. Ricochet getting pulled away. Right, we're at another commercial break. Do you know what? It doesn't even matter, does it now? It makes no difference whatsoever what happens throughout the rest of the show. I mean, we've still got that Battle Royal. I gotta be honest, the first hour of Raw wasn't that great. But again, who's going to be talking about that? Bray Wyatt stole the show. Nothing matters now. WWE Raw, July, what is it, 15th? Yowie wowie. So pumped, man. So excited about that. So good. So good. Bray could go after Lashley because Bobby tweeted something about Bray. That's a really good shout. It's a really good shout. And it would make a lot of sense as well. He could. We could be in for a hell of a night. Potential Bray victims: Orton, Lashley, Daniel Bryan. Days, how about awesome tag team, the Demon and the Fiend? Yeah, I mean eventually, but I don't think you're going to see that anytime soon. Days, you had a good stream yesterday, Monica. I cannot even begin. I don't think I will ever be able to convey how shattered I was in that. I can't even remember most of that stream. I mean, how often do you see me having to leave the stream? I had to leave the stream to go and get a coffee mid-stream. I was gone. I was absolutely gone. I probably, in reflection, shouldn't have streamed yesterday. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have streamed. But we did. We got through. I think we had, a few. It was all right. Not the best stream. Nowhere near the best stream, but yeah, it was all right. That's how dedicated I am to you guys. Even when at one point in that stream I fall asleep. I'm gonna have to try and go back through to see if I can find the footage because it's it's incredible. Who falls asleep during the stream? Well, it's probably happened on Twitch or something, but still, that's not the point. It's not the point I was trying to make. Okay, so Ricochet came down, attacked AJ. He's been dragged away. We've just gone through commercial break. We're back to the action. We've got Lucha House Party against the Club. You'd think this is going to be just a squash, wouldn't you? I mean, it is all Club at the moment. They said they're going to take us back to what happened before commercial. I thought they're not talking about the Fiend at all. How? I mean, has the Fiend like erased their brains or something? How are they not talking about the Fiend? I don't get it. I do not understand. How are they ignoring the fact that we've just had the debut of one of the most exciting superstars? Makes no sense. No sense. Against the ropes. Lindsay Dorado. Beautiful move. Both guys are down. It's Anderson, Lindsay. Tags in Kalisto. Kalisto going over. Forearm smash. Lucha House Party close to getting a victory. Beautiful Hurricanrana. Beautiful. Lucha House Party getting quite a bit of offense here, and I don't really understand why. Don't know what they've done to deserve this. Is this like Paul Heyman effect coming into play? Is that why we're seeing this happening? AJ trying to take the legs away from Kalisto. Boos for AJ. I think there's a reason they're not mentioning Bray. Either he erased their mind or he's not done yet and he's going to attack again tonight. Well, I don't think they've erased his mind. I think that would be a bit weird. I just think that he's one of a few stories that they want to tell. So, Club destroying Lucha House Party. I don't think anyone's paying attention to this, are they? Surely everyone is still thinking about what we've seen. Days, how cool if Nice Bray goes up to fit. Oh my god. WrestleMania, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That would be incredible. Firefly Funhouse. Nice Finn goes up. Yeah. Bray going up to Finn backstage. Absolutely incredible. You've called it. You have called that for me. I could not agree with you more. That would be perfect. Have good, nice Bray go up to Finn and ask, is everything... brother, is everything okay? That'd be great. Kind of, as well, puts to bed the fact that he is in control, doesn't it? He says that he controls his darkness. Feel like we're going to be talking about this Raw for the rest of the year. Dude, this is one of the all-time great Raws. This is a very important Raw. This is a big moment. Big moment. Certainly that segment. I really feel like this Bray character's going to... I mean, look, if booked right, it could define this generation, this era, in the same way The Undertaker did. If booked right. I know we're all nervous that they're not going to book it right. And you're absolutely right to have reservations about that. But I think there's very good reason to be excited. Very, very good reason to be excited. Interview with Seth. Club are getting a big push and I'm enjoying it. Seth says that he is hurting at the fact that he's having to see Brock walk around with a title that he doesn't deserve. He says that Baron Corbin found out what happens if you push Seth too far. I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. Yes. Okay, they are going to talk about it. Good. They're showing the replay. Let's see what we've got. So it's Balor's music that actually slows down and stops. The sounds are things like shutting down. Then there's a screeching sound, and then you've got Bray in the ring. The Fiend in the ring. With his, like, clown trousers. Leather jacket. Fiend mask. Hair in braids. They're not playing the commentary, so I don't know if Sister Abigail was mentioned. I know people in the chat says it was. Looks like he's wearing contact lenses as well. Didn't notice that the first time round. Contact lenses. It's incredible. That Mattel figure is going to be insane. So for 2 months, they've been building up to this. So Corey Graves, again, mentioning the fact that Bray wants to terrorize WWE. He has said that a few times. Interesting. Very interesting. Beyond very interesting. Like, very interesting doesn't do justice to how interesting this is. Stupidly interesting. They keep mentioning he's going to terrorize everyone. 4 times I've felt genuine excitement in wrestling. Sting's debut, AJ Styles' debut, Hardy's return, and now Bray's return. Yowie, wowie, indeed. Great comment, dude. A legit character, finally. I agree. Right, guys, we've got another important thing happening right now. We've got Alexa versus... Oh, they're all lowercase. Doesn't matter. They'll get over it. Carmella. Naomi. Natalya. Winner will go on to face someone. So it's kind of fun to hear Corey Graves talking about what Carmella's been doing in her spare time, because we all know what she's been doing in her spare time. I almost didn't watch this Raw. Hey, look, I did not expect to see him tonight. I didn't expect to see him in the ring. I thought we would get more than puppet sightings just because I thought that they were waiting to get Extreme Rules out of the way. You know, WWE wanted everyone focused on Extreme Rules. I think they had a story to tell about Extreme Rules. That story was the fact that Brock was going to cash in, and obviously the Seth and Becky kind of storyline, and yeah, the Undertaker return. So yeah, they didn't want people talking about Bray. Now we're past that. They now want people talking about Bray. But I didn't expect to see him tonight. I thought there'd still be some more teases as we build towards SummerSlam. Right, Naomi is in the ring now. Do, 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 do. And here comes Natalya. That's interesting. 2 years ago, Naomi lost the title to Natalya. I honestly did not recall that. Trick or Treat Studios have got the WWE license. Tom Savini is one of their artists. Very cool. I figured it out. There are 8 episodes, and he attacked Finn at 8. What do you mean? Those sound effects were perfect, like out of an 80s horror movie kill scene. Good point. They didn't waste any time at all. As we know, Bray debuting tonight was all Heyman. Why is Becky always limping? Yeah, I don't know. She needs to get her knees checked out, doesn't she? She might have a bump on her head as well. There's a picture doing the rounds that she took a nasty bump from that End of Days. Need to see her head, but she... might have a bump on there. Can't quite see. She's just shouting like a drunk. How funny would it be if Nice Bray goes up to Balor with a puppet like Rambling Rabbit and just starts introducing Balor to the puppets? It would. It'd be good. Right, let's do... Where are we? We're at a commercial break. So, it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the return of the Bray Wyatt and the Fiend? And it's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Right, Wheel of Fun time. Wheel of Fun. And I need to add forfeit on, don't I? Let's add forfeit. Let's add forfeit. Right. Boom shakalaka, as they say in NBA Jam. Spin the wheel. There it is. Come on. Do you know what? I can't even remember the forfeit. I think it was an onion that I found again. Because I just don't get a chance to go. Why is this not spinning? That's my bigger problem. Why is that not spinning? Oh, has the Fiend got to it? Let me press it again. Yowie, wowie. There we go. Just have to say the magic. God, that is slow. Why is that so slow? Why was that so slow? I pressed spin, and then it didn't spin, so I pressed it again, and it was like... I think it's in shock. The wheel is in shock. Right, slam attack. We're going to give away 3 packs of slam attacks. I'm going to give these away to the comments from Extreme Rules. I always like to reward people that leave a comment on the previous stream. So make sure that doesn't matter at what point you do it, but make sure you leave comments on this stream once it's gone over to YouTube, because it really helps the stream. And the way that I can repay that is by picking winners from the comments. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give out 3 packs of slam attacks. And where is the stream? There's the stream. Right. So this is yesterday's Extreme Rules stream. Only 34 comments. So there we go. Look. Well done if you left a comment. Hopefully this isn't a comment of someone saying you suck. Probably is. Right, here we go. The winner is going to be that person that I just liked. Sue. Well done, Sue. Sue. Is it going to focus? Please focus. Please focus. It's not focusing. It's Sue Hines. Well done, Sue Hines. The camera did so well for that suit earlier. Why is it not focusing now? Come on. Oh, maybe it's my face. Maybe if I hide my face. Can you see this? Right, it's not having it. Sorry, Sue. It's not my fault. It's the camera. Ah, there we go. Sue Hines, only 2 hours ago, said, "Hi, Days." And do you know what? I'm going to reply. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Look at that. Hi, Sue. Boom! Top quality comedy right there. So, there we go. I probably should have told her that she's won as well. That was a mistake. I could have used that comment a lot better than what I did. But Sue Hines is a winner! So, there we go, guys. Make sure that you leave comments on this stream. It I'm not going to lie, it massively helps the stream. It massively helps if you leave comments and likes and things like that. And I need all the help I can get because I've been exiled from YouTube. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So the best way that I can reward people that do that is by picking some of the winners out from the YouTube comments. So well done to Sue. Right, we are underway with this ladies match. The lovely ladies. Lovely ladies are doing some lovely wrestling right now. We got Carmella kicking Naomi. Do you know what? I want the Fiend. I want the Fiend right now. I want the Fiend to come and just take all these women out. Maybe, something nice to eat. Take them out for a date. I don't know. But yeah, I want the Fiend. We want Wyatt. We want Wyatt. Beautiful head scissor takedown there by Carmella. Mella is money. We're really glad that you're our friend, 'cause this is a friendship that'll never ever end. Boom. Ah, So excited. Bit of a lovely little moonwalk by Carmella. Charging into the corner. Rear end by Naomi. Super kick. Another super kick. Alexa Bliss rolling up Carmella. And Alexa Bliss gets the win. Oh, it's elimination. My bad. My bad. Are you kidding me? She's not happy. Mella's not happy. Kick out by Bliss. Okay, so we're down to Naomi, Natalya, Alexa Bliss. Becky is watching on. Nikki Cross ringside as well. We've got just over an hour to go. I mean, we might see Bray again, not during this match. I don't think we're going to see Orton in that Battle Royal, so every chance that we see Bray getting involved there. Every chance. Days, hear me out. Bray interferes in an Alexa Bliss match. In a few months, turns her into a Harley Quinn to his Joker. I don't know if she's got the ability to do that. That's no disrespect to her, but I just don't know. I don't know if she could do it. She's kind of very active on social media, and she's a bit like a bully, a kind of high school bully. She's got a very marketable look. I don't know if she would be the right person to put with Bray. I just can't see them two hanging out at all. I just don't think they would have anything in common. I know that's not important, and I totally get what you're saying. I can see the vision, but I think they could probably bring in someone new. Double clothesline, both women go down. Is Natalya already out of this? Oh no, there she is. She's still at ringside. As we go to commercial break. Not sure if you're looking on Twitter, but there's a HD up close of Bray from earlier. He has prayer hands embedded on his black tank top. HD up close of Bray from earlier. What do you mean? Do you mean when he arrived at the building? Days, can we do a quick score for Bray Wyatt's return? We can do. Get your scores in, guys. What did you think? Did people like it? It does feel like a bit of a stupid question. Out of 10, what do you give that Bray Wyatt return? I don't know how it could have been much better. I mean, lights going out. He's in the ring. I don't know, maybe if he was on the entrance ramp with like a load of kids or something. But I don't know, the shock factor of him being in the ring and attacking Balor. I don't know if it could have been better. I mean, I think these scores probably tell you. I don't disagree. Reaction video. Hey Days, I thought Bray was coming back at SummerSlam. Well, that was the rumour, and actually, it could still happen, like his return match. Just because he's been on Raw doesn't mean that we're not going to get his first match at SummerSlam, and I would do it that way. It's still a good few weeks away, so they're still going to have to do like things like this and maybe promos. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to stretch it out, but maybe his first match will be at SummerSlam, and I think that would make a lot of sense. The lights going out one section at a time made it seem like he shut off the generator. That is true. Lee Strack says 8 out of 10, and do you know what? I think that's probably a realistic score. I do feel like 10s, yeah, I totally get it. And I would struggle to know how they could have made it better. But I do think it could have been better. I mean, like, had when the lights have come back up, the ring had been surrounded with puppets, that would have been better. So I feel like 8 out of 10's fair. But it was incredible. A high 8 out of 10. It just didn't make sense. It didn't seem like it went into tonight's debut. Like they just decided last minute to debut him. I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, if you're going to see Bray backstage going up to Balor asking if he's all right, then I think that's incredible. I mean, it could be a case that Balor wants a couple of months away. And this was going to be his last Raw for a while. If that's the case, then this is probably a decent way to write Balor off and a decent way to bring Bray back. So I do get what you're saying. But I think it's alright. I've got no issue with it. I think it's good. Maybe next week normal Bray comes to Raw and will apologise to Finn. Yeah. I swear I just saw someone in the crowd that looked like Hulk Hogan. Wasn't Hogan. But he, at a glance, looked a little like him. Natalya and Naomi are wrestling outside the ring. Ooh, that was beautiful. Blockbuster. Off the steps, and Naomi certainly enjoyed that. What happens to the puppets now? It's a good question. I feel like they've still got a part to play. One, two, kick out by Naomi. Alexa's going to have to do more than that. Raw reunion next week. Man, just think, what is Bray going to do on that Raw reunion? Think of some of the legends that Bray could take out. Imagine Bray taking out, like, Stone Cold. Oh my god, that would be incredible. That will be incredible. Yeah, it was a good moment and all, waiting and teasing. I'm kind of over it after I've realised what just happened. 9.5 Bray, I'm sorry, Fiend return, let me in. I love Bray's old music. Raw reunion is just for ratings. It is, but I still think they could have fun with it. Do you think more fun houses will be filmed? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Days, what I want to see next week is Stone Cold and Kevin Owens go around stunning McMahons. That would be good. Third hour now equals less PG. Wow, we're a minute away from that third hour. We're getting very close. I literally have not been watching this match. I know how you feel. I'm ashamed to say the same. I mean, I've been keeping an eye on the results so I can tell you, but actually sitting here analysing it, and I haven't been. No. Big kick by Naomi. Into the corner goes Alexa Bliss. Stone Cold is my GOAT. I would love to see Bray give Stone Cold the Sister Abigail. Naomi is underrated in the ring. Natalya has got a headlock on Naomi. I love how they had him return when we were like powerless. We didn't think of him. We didn't expect it. It's sort of like our minds were erased. It kind of was a little bit like he had erased their minds. I mean, for us, the fact they weren't talking about it for so long, I did wonder. I mean, we were talking about it in the comments. Did seem a little far-fetched. So I'm pleased that's not the case. But obviously he did talk about erasing minds in the Firefly Funhouse. Surfboard stretch, Natalya. Not a move that we see from Natalya all that often. Alexa. Oh, Alexa should have got the pin there. Natalya had a surfboard stretch on Naomi. Alexa came in and went for a cover. I've actually never seen anyone do that before. Sadly, she only got the 2, but she definitely should have got the 3 there. That was brilliant. Leg drag by Natalya. Charging over into the corner. I love how we've had no Shane McMahon. That was a smart move by Bliss. It was amazing. I love seeing things that I've not seen before. It's quite hard in wrestling because you watch so much wrestling. It's hard to see new stuff. I've never seen that before. Sit down powerbomb. Bliss coming in, trying again. I'm loving Alexa Bliss's strategy here. Alexa Bliss is doing what I would do in wrestling. Just constantly coming in, trying to get a pin. Massive right hand by Alexa Bliss. Huge right hand by Alexa Bliss. I like AJ Styles, so what that doesn't mean I'm AJ Rollins. Will they sell the Fiend mask? Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. No worries, Jamie. Why is this match so long? It's a good point. We still got the Battle Royal to look forward to. Let your backbone slip. Erase your minds. Do the Muscle Man dance. Yeah. Pull up your pants. Do the Muscle Man dance. Oh, man. I totally agree with whoever in the chat earlier said they did it too early. The only thing is, if we do get something else from Bray in a bit. But I totally agree. Because I'm not paying attention. And I already know that for the next final hour of Raw, I'm just going to be talking about it. Naomi going for the cover. Do the Muscle Man dance. Got that in my head now. Yowie, wowie. People on Twitter saying it's quite surprising that Bray is a heel. I don't know if he is a heel. I mean, we know that the Fiend is Bray's darkness. So it makes perfect sense for the Fiend to go after faces. But I don't think Bray is a heel. I really feel like there's a lot to talk about. I can definitely see me doing a separate video on this after Raw, because I think there's just so much to analyze and break down. Right. Natalya charging Alexa into the corner. I gotta be honest, even though this match is long, I am enjoying it, and I do like the fact that it's not just a quick squash match, because I am so sick of those. So they're giving us something here to get our teeth into. So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to praise them for this. I'm quite surprised this isn't the main event, actually. But we're probably going to get that Battle Royal, aren't we? Naomi dragging Alexa out the ring. Big kick. Splits on the apron. Over the top. Sunset flip. Natalya reverses. And gets the pin. We're down to Alexa Bliss versus Natalya. Either Alexa Bliss or Natalya are going to go forward to face Becky. Dave, switch up my question from earlier. What would be your top 10 Legends Battle Royal? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's hard to know, isn't it? Because of... I don't even know what Legends can compete anymore. I mean, you could say Hogan, Stone Cold, people like that, but... I suppose they'd be alright for a Battle Royal, wouldn't they? I'd put them in. Cena, Hogan, Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton. He's won a lot of championships. I'm just trying to think of the biggest names. Jericho. Why not? Who else? 2 more. Edge. 1 more. Who else is that? I feel like I'm forgetting someone massive. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's arguably, been one of the biggest. That'll do. There's my 10. Daze is about to drop a 40-minute video on Bray. I don't know if it'll be 40 minutes, but there's definitely a lot to talk about. They said that the Battle Royal is main eventing. I'm thinking Orton is in the Battle Royal, but will get attacked by Bray. I think you're right. Is Alexa Bliss going to get another title shot? Could be. Would you be up for Brock versus Rock? I'd be up for it because, of course, it'd be a massive match, but I don't see The Rock winning. I mean, Brock is just so big and powerful and constantly training and, not long ago was in the UFC and what's Rock been up to? He's been doing films. It's just not the same. Like, yeah, granted, he still looks great and works hard and I'm sure he's got a lot of strength, but he hasn't got the fighting ability of Brock Lesnar. So I don't know. It'd be a great match. Yeah, I'd be definitely up for watching it. But it would remind me a lot of Goldberg versus Brock. Again, Goldberg looked great. Obviously, he had a great history, but hadn't been doing a lot of fighting. But then came in and they had him win at Survivor Series in a bit of a squash match. So, yeah, I'd be up for it. WWE did a good job with Bray, showing him unexpectedly. This is awful, Chance. What? There was some... No, that's not awful. That wasn't awful. What? They'd rather have a squash match? Are they upset that it's not 2 out of 3 falls? Come on. This crowd have been dead, man. The crowd have been quite quiet, and now they're doing This Is Awful chants during this match. Show some respect. Alexa Bliss looks shattered. She looks like her hair's like all messed up. She's breathing quite heavy. I don't know if she is match fit. I heard that she wasn't very well not long ago. Nikki Cross on the microphone, telling everyone to shut up. Alexa! Alexa! Alexa Bliss is loving it. She's loving the cheerleading. Nikki the heel. To be honest, it isn't the greatest match. No, it's not the greatest match, but does not deserve This Is Awful. There's a "You Suck" chant, which is fine. Alexa looking out at the crowd, big smile on her face. Double knees to the midsection. I gotta be honest, look, I've seen some stuff in this match I've never seen before.
Like the work that Alexa's been doing coming in, trying to get steel little pins here and there, I thought it was brilliant. I thought Natalia's been doing some good wrestling. Naomi did some interesting stuff. It's not been the best match, but I've not hated this match at all. Natalya slamming down Alexa. Alexa rolls out the ring. Wow, Nikki Cross goes down. They're going to drag this match out. The crowd is shameful. This is a rude crowd. What are they chanting? Are they chanting boring? Man, these fans don't deserve this action. Natalya gets the victory. She manages to get Alexa in the sharpshooter. So it's Natalya. That'll be a fun little match. Days, have you ever been to Scotland? And if so, where? I have been to Scotland. I've been to Edinburgh. Spent like a nice weekend there. Like about 5 years ago. Probably longer, actually. Yeah, probably longer. Oh my god, yeah, definitely longer. Probably 9 years ago. Loved it. Where else? I've been to other parts of my family when I was younger. I don't think I've ever been to Glasgow. Certainly not as an adult. Maybe I went as a kid. I've been to Loch Ness. But I love Scotland. Every time I've been, I've always had a really great time. People are always really... I mean, like, there's always that little banter between Scottish people and English people, but it's kind of like the same banter that Canada has with America. But they're always, like, really cool up there, really friendly. Love it. Becky grabbing a microphone. The man has got something to say. She's hobbling into the ring. I think there's a slight Becky chant. I do like the fact she's selling from last night, but... Tell you what I like about this. I don't know if you saw, but Becky was having a bit of a Twitter spaff with Beth Phoenix. So what I think is really cool is that now Natalya's won, we could see that come into real life. We could see Beth Phoenix getting involved. Because, of course, this is her best friend. Becky says Natty's career needs something, and Becky is it. That's a great line! That is a great line! I think that's taken Becky by surprise. Natalya getting right in the face of Becky. I love it, man. Natalya's, like, arguably the best female wrestler they've got. I think they could really build this up. And what with the Beth Phoenix kind of X factor. Yeah, man, I'm on board with that. I'm on board with that. I like it. Natalia's like a Dana Brooke that can actually wrestle. Dace, do you want to put up the poll determining the people by YouTube comments? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. That's my Grim impression. Randy Orton. Randy Orton's here. He's going to get attacked. You're not going to win tonight's Battle Royal. I don't even think you're going to be in it. Why doesn't he just tell the truth? Why doesn't he just come out and say, everyone, I'm injured? Okay. Oh, we got The Miz. He came to play. Right, if you want to enter the championship, then jump over to YouTube, leave a comment on that Extreme Rules stream. In 10 minutes, in 10 minutes time, I am going to pick some people. To be in that, and I will go into the comments. Miz TV. Days WWE dropped a huge spoiler and then deleted it quickly after. Unless they change the plan, the Battle Royal winner has been spoiled. Okay. Well, don't drop it here, dude. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how it plays out. Randy looks so much older, it's depressing. They should bring back Inferno, Buried Alive, and casket matches. Well, there's a rumor that Undertaker versus Drew is going to be a casket match. Gotta be something with The Miz here. Great, a Miz TV segment with Dolph Ziggler. Here we go. It should have been me. Yeah. Maybe Dolph's going to be like, it should have been me, and then lights go out. Bray Wyatt's like, well, it can be. Bang! Yes! Read my message in the chat. Done. Inferno matches are really dangerous. Yes. But then, isn't WWE meant to be dangerous? Well, not in real life, but, you know. Natalia, Toronto Screwjob. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Toronto Screwjob. Of course, it is in Canada. Again, you make an excellent point as to why Natalia's been chosen. Because she's Canadian. So it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Miz TV with Dolph. Boom. Yes, I read that about, and I agree. I think that makes sense. Randy should say, I have a replacement, and it should be Matt Riddle. Oh my God. Oh, that'd be incredible. I would absolutely love that. I said earlier that I would have Matt Riddle go up against Brock Lesnar. But I'm not expecting that. Although, you know, they want... Fox want a more sporty feel. And also, there's rumours that Ronda's, you know, making her way back soon. So, I don't know. Could they bring Matt Riddle up for Fox? I know that he would have to go over to SmackDown, but he could maybe work a program with Brock first and then move over. I don't know. I know that I'm, like, grabbing at straws here, just But yeah, love it. I really love it. Days, I'll drop you a DM for the spoiler. Don't look if you don't want to know. Okay, dude. Right, we should be going back soon. I am Team Natalia because I am Canadian. I think Becky needs Ronda. Well, I mean, look, Becky is a better promo than Ronda. Ronda is just not at that level. Ronda gets worked up and gets agitated. But yeah, she isn't on that level. So I don't know. I feel like Becky probably does need Ronda, but Ronda, if she was to come back, would have to be very careful. She's the better fighter, but not the better promo. Okay, so we got Miz TV. So Ziggler making his way. I'm here to show the world. Come on. Obviously, Ziggler suffering a humiliating defeat. Days, have you managed to watch the rest of Fight for the Fallen yet? I haven't. No, I haven't. Bray attack now might be fun. So Dolph saying that so Dolph says he's here to see if the rumors are true about the Miz. It's worth noting Miz is in his ring attire, so we're getting a match, but I don't think it's against Dolph because Dolph isn't in any like wrestling attire. How the hell can Dolph Ziggler lecture anyone about wrestling right now because of how he's been booked? That's a good point, though. Ziggler saying that. Whoa. That was like Goldberg bad. That is a great line. That is a great line. Dolph Ziggler says losing in 17 seconds was Goldberg bad. Love it. Oh man, that is such a good line. Dolph saying Miz is everything that's wrong with this business. This is a very passionate promo from Dolph. Ah, oh, just like your wife. Miz unloading on Dolph. It's an interesting feud for these two, isn't it? So who's the Miz facing now? That's what I'm confused about. Dolph. Oh, hello. All right. We're backstage. We're in the hotel room. Drake Maverick sprinkling around a few petals. He's got some roses. I tell you what, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We're in for some fun here. Miz got mad. That's the Dolph I like, but he always has good feuds with the Miz. Right, okay, let's do... where's the... Oh my god, I've lost the pen. I've lost the pen! I had a pen. Oh, I've got it. Right, let's go over to that Raw. Let's go over to the Extreme Rules, live stream, and then we'll pick our people to take part. Jeez, hell's bells. If you want to know how big the Fiend debut was, I put my reaction video up on YouTube after it happened, and it's on 4,000 views after 55 minutes, which I think I'm right in saying that makes it the biggest video or most watched video I've ever put on the channel. I've never, ever had a video that's done 4,000 views in 55 minutes. So if you want to talk about the impact that this is having, that number right there says it all to me. That says it all. That video right now is the biggest, most watched, quickest video, like views-wise, I've ever had. How about that? And it's happened tonight, all because of the Fiend. 4,000 in... look, it's not... There we go. Oh, it is. Beautiful. Just so you can see that I'm not lying. Bray Wyatt returns as the Fiend. 4,000 views. I know it says 4K. That doesn't mean that the picture's 4K. Trust me, the picture isn't 4K. My camera's not that good. 4K, 55 minutes. Absolutely incredible. If you've not seen that video, after, check it out. Why not? Leave a like. It's appreciated. What's also appreciated is anyone that left a comment on the Extreme Rules stream. So let's go down and let's pick this person. That person is Original Recipe. Original. Oh, I need a pen that works. Original Recipe. Who else have we got? So, obviously, that 1, 2, 3 kid needs to be in. Here we go. There we go. Who's... that one. Sue again! It's Sue again! Sue's having the time of her life here. Sue again. Sue Hines. And I'll tell you what we'll do. I've picked 2 people from the comments there. I'll pick someone from the chat here as a thank you. So let me go into the comments here. 15th person that gives me the word Fiend. 15th person that gives me the word Fiend. Here we go. 15th person that gives me the word Fiend. Talk about Bray again. We will after. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done to Deadpool Double. Well done, Deadpool Double. They're just showing a replay there. The sister Abigail. They keep saying the word terrorize. That screeching noise. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And then you can hear the laughter. I mean, maybe that's going to be his theme. Just that screeching, that... Right. Drake Maverick is... He's took off his clothes and the only thing that's covering up his modesty is the 24/7 championship. That is literally all he's wearing right now. And now his wife's here. Look at this, Drake Maverick doing a little bit of Shawn Michaels. Do you remember when Shawn Michaels was lying down and he had just the belt covering his modesty? He's having to talk to himself. Room services here. Do we think that R-Truth might be hiding in there? I'm sure he is. This is way more of Drake Maverick than I ever wanted to see. The guy is staying. Oh, he's got the referee shirt underneath. Right, here we go. Why are you looking under the bed? He's not going to be under the bed. I think Drake Maverick is wearing underwear. Breaking news. R-Truth has emerged from underneath. There he is. He's rolled him up. Oh, it was a 2. He's throwing the flowers at him. Crossbody onto the bed. He's won the title. R-Truth. Wow. Carnage. That is incredible scenes. Drake Maverick loses the title. And that definitely ruins his weekend. Commentary team giggling away. Right. Where are we? We must be getting closer towards this battle royal. They're talking about the ESPYs. Daniel Cormier. I'd love to see Cormier come in. Okay, that poll is up now, my friends. It is. There we go. Bing, bing, bing. PG era is over. WWE has turned PG-13. That was great. Drake Maverick's wife. People love him. PG one at what? Just for that hotel thing? Do you think so? I suppose it's... I don't know. Was it not PG? You didn't see anything. I mean, you didn't see... Honestly, you didn't see anything. I mean, he was wearing, like, pants underneath the belt. So you could argue it's the same as someone that wears trunks in a wrestling ring. So, I don't know. I don't know how that's rated, actually. Truth is hilarious. I agree. They spoke about. Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. The problem I have is that when streaming, you have to turn the volume down because obviously I don't have the copyright for that, so I can't broadcast that. So anything that kind of happens commentary wise, I always miss. I do try to listen out, but yeah, I always miss commentary stuff. It's like at Extreme Rules, people were saying that Renee had said the F word. It turns out that she said rocked. Rocked. Shane is rocked. Whereas people thought she had said Shane is the other word. The list of chosen superstars as the top 10 is kind of odd. The list of chosen superstars as the top 10. Don't understand. Graves said, I would have utilised the small package. I think even that's PG. I mean, the small package is a wrestling move. Sorry, they didn't say the word, but they heavily favoured towards it. Okay. I understand. Yeah, Wrestling Days fan is that. I heard she said it. I heard the clip and I think she said it as well. But on Twitter, she said, well, she's claiming that she said rocked. That's her claim. I think it was the F word. But I haven't listened to it like a million times. Daisy, you happy that PG is going to stop being PG? Daisy, you happy that WWE is going to stop being PG? I don't know. I can't say that wasn't PG. For me, what's happened there? You've seen Drake Maverick in a hotel room in his pants. That's the same as someone wearing trunks in a wrestling ring. I don't know about the commentary. I can't comment on that, but I don't know. I can't say there was anything there that wasn't. I don't know. Maybe because it was a bit more suggestive. Maybe that would stop it being PG. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But I can't say there was anything that shocking there. It was just a really fun moment. We've only got 20 minutes left as well. The show is flying by. Do you think Bray will use hurt and heel gloves in a match? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you're going to see the Fiend every time. I think that you will see normal Bray. And I'd imagine that he'll do the hurt and heel, listening to what the voices are saying. $1 Million Man, Christian, X-Pac, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Godfather, Boogeyman, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Ric Flair. They've literally got everyone. They need Virgil. That's what they need. They need Virgil, Marty Jannetty. Okay, Battle Royal time. Are we gonna get Bray again? Battle Royal. The Fiend will be similar to the Demon. The Fiend will be brought out for big matches. Hey, Days, did you know that Santino is going to be... I didn't? That's cool. I really like Santino. Big E's come down. He's got the SmackDown tag title. No Sting. That's a really good point, yeah. No Undertaker as well. Big E going over to the ring announcer. He's so much fun, isn't he? So much fun. Sami Zayn making his way down. Seth Rollins. Bray had his hurt glove wrapped around Finn. Wonder does this mean anything? Maybe just the way he holds him for Sister Abigail. Very surprised he could use the name. I am as well. Wonder if they got that girl who had it copyrighted in the company now. I don't know. I mean, I need to go back and listen to it. I believe that they said it. If people are telling me that she said it, I didn't hear it, and I said that at the time. But yeah, I believe people. So they must have found a way of getting the rights. I think Sting versus Undertaker will be noticed in next week's main event. I hope so. That'd be incredible. I really want that match. Long Island's favourite son, Boring Corbin. Still not had Randy yet, have we, friends? They're saving Randy till last. Okay, Boring Corbin making his way down. Here comes Roman. It's going to be fun. I mean, I'd imagine there's going to be a moment where Roman and Seth are going to go at it. That's going to be weird, isn't it, seeing that? Roman making his way down. Here comes Cesaro. Cesaro could be the dark horse. I think Cesaro would be a lot of fun to be victorious. Orton making his way out. He's walking a little gingerly. And there's Strowman backstage. I wonder, is it Orton's shoulder? I can't remember what the reports are. Maybe Orton thinks he can take the bump of going over the top rope. Don't know. I'm not sure I could see Bray attacking. Unless Bray attacks at the end. Maybe Orton's in there at the end and Bray attacks at the end. I don't know. I am surprised that Orton's actually made it into the ring. The Beast. Brock Lesnar with a chair. Man, could you imagine if Bray took out Brock? Right. Days, ever thought Orton won't have to go over the top rope? Oh, I don't think he's winning. Right, where are we? Let's do the final Wheel of Fun. So, it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Wheel of Fun time. Wheel of Fun. There it is. What if Randy wins and then gets attacked by Bray? So it goes to the second... Oh, okay. Well, I mean, look. I think what's really interesting is the fact that Randy is on the verge of going off for surgery. It's been widely reported Bray would be the perfect person to put him out for a while. And then people in the chat are saying that Finn Balor's requested a bit of a break as well. It looks like Bray has put Balor out. So, you know, not long ago we were getting 2 puppet sightings. There's no reason why you don't get Bray twice. I don't think it needs it. I'm fine if it doesn't happen. We've already had enough. But I'm just saying that, you know, could happen. Right, let's spin the wheel. It's spinning a little better this time. Slam attack! Slam attack. Slam attack. Everybody loves slam attack. Right, I'm going to give it to people in the chat right now. Let's give it to the people in the chat right now. Do you know what? I'm so alive. I feel so pumped up. I mean, honestly, yesterday, I really do want to go back. It was towards the end of yesterday's stream where there's just a brief moment where I'm like, and it's like that, and for a split second, I fell asleep. I just feel so different compared to yesterday. I feel just so much more alive, and that Fiend moment, that Bray Wyatt moment, absolutely incredible. What happened to Orton? Well, nothing has happened to Orton yet, but there's big rumours that he has got a nasty injury and he's going to be out for a while. I've even read a report that this injury is so bad and the surgery is so severe that it could be like career shortening. It could actually take time off his career. So I'm amazed that he is in the ring. Amazed he's in the ring. It's going to be very interesting to watch this play out. Okay, the 20th person that gives me the word Bailey. 20th person that gives me the word Bailey. Thank you very much, Lou. Appreciate the support, dude. Bum, 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 bum. Right, all 10 people are in the ring. Let's count up these Baileys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well done to Sean Flagstaff. Well done, Sean Flagstaff. Send me your address, dude. Send me your address to wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Sean Flagstaff. 3 slam attacks. Very cool, dude. Make sure that you leave comments, guys, on this stream. Leave comments on this stream when it moves to YouTube. You can do it at any point. Normally goes up like half an hour to an hour. In fact, last week it was about an hour after the show finished. Don't know why. It takes ages for it to move over. But yeah, leave comments on this because it massively helps this stream. And I really appreciate... You haven't got to watch the stream. But it massively helps, like, comments and likes, things like that. So I really appreciate that. And it's just a really good way of me saying thank you to anyone that did that. Just by picking championship poll entries and competition winners from those comments. So we're gonna keep doing that moving forward. We're gonna mix up the comments there, and we're gonna mix it up here. I just think it's the fairest way. Right, we are well underway here. Deadpool double as well. Well done to you, dude. Deadpool double is our new champion. Deadpool double. Got a brand new champ. Lashley eliminated by Braun. Big E. Big E stepping forward. Talking a bit of trash to Braun. I'm loving it. Against the ropes goes Big E. Collides into Braun. New Day rocks is the chant. Shoulder charge by Braun. Takes down Big E. Strowman scooping up Big E. Big E lands on his feet. Strowman into the corner. Big E picks up Strowman. Look at the strength. Big ending. Big ending to Strowman. RKO! Well, his shoulder's good enough for one of them. And Big E is eliminated. RKO. Sami Zayn is celebrating because he just eliminated Big E, but he needs to turn around. Orton, RKO again. RKO's for everyone. Rey Mysterio, 619 to Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn gets eliminated as well there. Really whittling these people down. RKO to Roman! No way, man. That is cool. RKO to Roman. He goes 619 to Roman as well. Orton against the ropes. Superman punch. Randy goes through the ropes. Seated senton by Rey Mysterio. He gets thrown over the top by Boring Corbin. Big smile on the face of Boring Corbin. Seth Rollins, though. He's backed up. I think, is he going to look for a super kick or something? He's definitely got Baron in his sights. Baron turns around. And he sees that Seth and Roman and Braun have got him surrounded. This is cool, man. Braun, Seth, it's like the Shield 2.0. Oh, imagine if these guys were the new Shield. Imagine if Braun Strowman took Dean Ambrose's place. They call this Karma. What is he doing? I think he's trying to drive by. I honestly thought that Braun Strowman was trying to pull down Baron Corbin's trousers. Thought he was going to start spanking him or something. You've been a very naughty boy. Right, we've got Braun, we've got Seth, we've got Roman, we've got Randy on the outside, and Randy hasn't been eliminated. This is going to be a lot of fun right now. We've still got Brock watching on. Got Braun just charging in. Oh, no! Spear by Roman. He tried to deliver it to Braun. Braun moved out the way. Roman ended up spearing his brother, Seth Rollins. Braun scooping up Roman. He's looking to try and dump him over the top. He gets him on the edge. Oh, he's going. He's teetering. Rollins eliminates Strowman. Eliminates Roman. And there's Randy. Randy almost winning this. Randy charging over Seth. Hanging on. I think Seth is going to get this. I think Seth's winning this. It's between Randy and Seth. We know that Randy's got an injury. There's no way Randy's going to be able to compete against Brock, surely. Orton with a DDT I've got to tell you though, Orton looking good at the moment. Rollins is down. Orton. I mean, we all know what happened at SummerSlam. It was the same event, wasn't it, a few years ago? Brock versus Orton. Orton got absolutely destroyed. I can't believe that Orton would want to face Brock again. Not after that. He's taking in the applause of the crowd. Seth is down. Orton. Oh, kick to the midsection. Curb stomp. You've got to get him over the top, Seth. He's scooping him up, hurls him, and eliminates him. Seth wins. There we go. Seth Rollins wins. Brock Lesnar kind of likes what he sees. Big win for Seth. Seth is going to get a chance at Brock at SummerSlam. Still 3 minutes left. You can see that Seth is selling a few injuries there. Heyman. Saying a few words. Heyman doing a nice little job here. Look at Brock, man. He is so relaxed. He's got like a hand in a pocket. Seth freaking Rollins. Seth grabbing a microphone. You've got to feel sorry for Seth, haven't you? He managed to beat Brock at WrestleMania and he's got to do it all again now. Rollins saying he's a man possessed. Well, we do know a man possessed, and I'd love to see him again, WWE. Can you please bring Bray back? I mean, it's not important, but I would enjoy it. Seth cutting a very passionate promo. Brock just smiling. Brock just doesn't care. Music plays. Brock walks away. Seth drops the mic. Well, I am absolutely amazed. I am amazed that Randy Orton was able to do all of that. I mean, we haven't seen him for a while, Orton. I know he's been doing house shows. Must be able to wrestle. Must be able to wrestle, but needs this surgery. It must be one of them. Oh, Seth asking Lesnar to come down, and Lesnar is coming down. Lesnar smashing the chair against the ring, but backs away. Just a little tease. That's all it was. Just a little tease. And that is that. That is that, my friends. That is that. Days Bray tweeted. Check your Twitter. Haha, read these. Bray tweeted. What did Bray tweet? People are freaking out over Bray's tweet. I'll forgive you when it's done, brother. The sickness is gone. We owe them, and yowie wowie, it is going to be spectacular. Worth the hurt, worth the healing. Oh, no way! Wow, isn't that a little bit special? Worth the hurt, worth the healing. I don't know if I shouldn't be concerned. Should I be concerned right now? I kind of feel a bit... I don't know how I feel. Don't know how I feel. I'm definitely concerned. Let's file that under concerned. I'll forgive you when oh my God. I'll forgive you when it's done, brother. The sickness is gone. We owe them. What does he mean? What is going on? I love how we're all saying the same comment and Daze doesn't pay attention. I was watching. This is a Raw watch along. Do you know what I mean? It's like I was watching Raw. You can't blame me for watching Raw. I was sat here going, oh, Randy Orton, man. I thought he was injured. I'd heard reports that he was injured. That's weird, isn't it? Does anyone out? Bray is coming for you. Run, Days. The Fiend is at your door. Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't letting him in. I am not letting him in. No way am I letting him in. You better not go to bed. Yeah. Guys, it's weird. It's weird. I'm freaked out. I don't know how to feel about it because it's just so... I don't even know what to say. I just feel freaked out. That's how I feel. I feel like he's got to me. He's definitely got to me. Bray is onto you. Nice knowing you, mate. Nice knowing you. Yeah, look, guys, can I just say, I've loved doing these streams. I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Should I be concerned as well that, like, the very next tweet... So he tweeted out the video, which is, like, amazing. Bray, I mean, there's no way you're going to see this, but I couldn't even begin to thank you. I mean, that is definitely me trying to win him over, by the way. But then there, look, he says, the very next line after... So he's tweeted the video out, and then the next line is... Oh, it's this camera again. I really need you to work right now, camera. But the very next line is, I'll forgive you when it's done, brother. You better not be talking to me. You better not be talking to me. He says, worth the hurt, worth the healing, right? And then he tweeted out, like, the video, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Bray. But then the next line says, I'll forgive you when it's done. When what's done, guys? when Daisy's trying to kiss some out, Daisy's definitely doing that. If you ever want to know what it looks like to be deeply concerned, just watch this part of this stream back right now, because I'm feeling like a whole range of emotions right now, and I'm not doing a very good job of conveying them, because the only thing that's going through my mind right now is to lock the doors, lock the windows, definitely not to let him in, right? And do you know as well, right now it's 4:05 in the morning. Right now, it is 4:05 in the morning. It's not good. It's not a good time to have Bray Wyatt interact with you on social media, you're screwed. Yeah. Yeah. Be kind. Leave the door open. It's not for you. Don't freak. Yeah, I don't think it is. You wanted to let him in and now you want to shut him out? This is really funny. It might be funny for you, Monica, but you're not the one that's got to try and get to sleep tonight. Sleep with Mama and Dada days tonight. R.I.P. days. It's incredible. Someone's in a daze. Days, call the APA. Call the APA. Imagine if he's actually watching the stream right now. I feel like he is. I feel like he's everywhere. I tell you what, though, all kind of concern to one side for a second. I stand by everything that I've said. And I'm not just saying this to try and win him over, yeah? I mean, I can't even stress enough, please don't hurt me. But I said, even before Bray did that gesture, I said earlier in this stream that I really feel that this is the person that could go on to, if booked right, define this generation, define this era. I mean, we've spent so long and done so many videos talking about the Firefly Funhouse that it's incredible, you know, to think that he's finally here, and it was such a big moment. It was such a big statement. Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's incredible that he's actually here. But all I'm thinking right now is, where's my family? Are they all accounted for? Are the doors locked? Can you have me like every noise tonight now? I'm gonna need to like have Kia next to me, the dog, just sat here, like on watch out. So amazing. Right, guys, let's end it there because I need to go and buy an upgraded security system. And honestly, I just hope that we get to do a stream tomorrow. I'll let you know if I make it through the night. But hey, look, all joking aside, a massive thank you to Bray Wyatt. I mean, I haven't even begun to think about what an amazing gesture that is. Because I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan like you guys, just freaking out about one of the best things that I've seen. And oh man, so good. It's so concerning. Freaked me out, freaked you out. Erase your mind. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and erase my mind. Right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate the support. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.